overdo it. One of the most difficult things to do is to get yourself stable without any rate, either pitch or translation in the middle of the workshop. He has allegedly demonstrated conservation of everything in that he's a closed system, and whatever he does, he winds up back where he started. Now he's a little conservation of angular momentum which by flinging your limbs around you can change your attitude.
You've just advanced physics teaching by 20 years.
I'm trying to look up through the, I'm in the wrong place. I should have been someplace else. I was trying to look up through the wardroom grid. Okay, Houston, for the climax of our show, we're going to settle some old bets. We're going to have the Skylab 500. Have you got a pretty good picture of the dome now? Do you see about half the lockers?
That's affirmed. We got them.
Okay, we're ready to roll. Freestyle maneuvers here. Difficulty of that one was a 1.6. It's a 2.2. You didn't get many points for that one. You gotta try it one more time, I think. We don't know what that one was. That was a new one even on us. That's it. Anything in the forward or dome area that you guys wanted to see? Can we show you anything?
Story's wondering if you've gotten around to a handball game yet.
No, not yet. We haven't taken to throwing balls around. We've been doing this while we're waiting for one guy to finish shaving in the evening. We haven't had time to try the balls, the darts, or any of that other stuff.
Hey, that's beyond belief. We've just had offers from Ringman Brothers, Barnum and Paley, and Kubrick both if you can bring that show down to earth and do it.
We wish we could, I'll tell you.
Now, I'll tell you one thing is that we do get around very well, but our biggest problem is when you're handling a lot of little pieces of gear, it's just sitting there thinking about what you're going to do with them. And Joe is showing you a couple other little things that we can handle our body real well. Everybody's adapted super well. We all got to talking about what's going to happen to us when we get back to Earth, because the first thing we're going to do is dive out of our bed in the morning and crash on the floor.
What copy? Hey, Pete, Deke was sitting here saying he thinks he's going to include crash helmets on Skylab 3.
No sweat.
How about handling heavy objects, boxes and that sort of thing? Does that give you much problem?
Well, you naturally use... Well, go ahead. Well, we'll show you in a minute. You really got to take it easy. What you lose most is having both hands free. But we'll see what we can find.
Yeah, it's not hard to handle a heavy box. It's the little pieces that when you got a lot of little pieces is where you get in trouble.
That's what I surmised.
Okay, here they are with it.
We're suitably impressed.
Also, with the little items, we keep losing things, but they keep showing up on our air duct. If we lose them down in the workshop, they eventually bang around and get free, and slowly, it may take a day or two, but they wind up on the air screen after a while.
That's what we gathered from Paul yesterday.
Anything else you'd like to see?
No, we're just sitting here goggle-eyed the whole lot. Just leave it on. I think that's show enough, just watching you move. Pete, have you gotten a 4.5 forward gainer yet?
Joe's the only guy you got to watch. He moves at the speed of light.
Okay. The people on the ground can see some variation in the vehicle axis when you push off.
They really can, is that right?
That's firm. Bet you never thought you'd really fly without wings, did you?
We have one, 3 responses here. One of them was incredible. The other 2 I'll have to let you figure out.
Okay. That was about... Hey, Joe, did it turn out that you needed the straps in the chair or not?
Yes, we did, Bill.
Copy. Do they hold you pretty firmly?
Well, of course, they only hold you well if you push up against them real hard. But so far, we haven't had any difficulty. One wishes, in retrospect, that those straps and also the straps on the M131 chair and also the strap in the fetal compartment had positive buckles on them, like the ATM chair. But yours are working.
That's the way they were originally designed.
Yeah. Incidentally, I don't know whether we've said this before, but we owe our thanks, appreciation, and awe to the people who designed the waste management system. It has worked much better than anticipated and has been essentially trouble-free and not terribly time-consuming.
That is incredible.
I think the other thing is, we're all amazed at how rapidly we adapted. Nobody had the least glimmer of being motion sick or anything else. As you can see, we're spinning up the world up here. It doesn't bother us any, and we just have a blast as far as moving around.
That is the thing that we've been pretty amazed at. We gathered that that was what had happened. Musgrave is down here absolutely green with envy.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The four Conrad boys would sure have a blast up here, along with every other kid in the United States, if they could ever get inside it. It'd beat Disneyland and everything else.
Hey, how many times have you used the IMSS, Joe?
Just setting it up today. Just breaking out all the gear this morning. As a matter of fact, you stopped in the middle of it to do this.
Copy.
Well, I think we'll knock it off now. We're going to go eat and go back to work.
Hey, thank you very much, Pete. That ought to be good for at least an Emmy.
Okay. We enjoyed it.
And we'll see you at Vanguard at about 1935.